Now that we're asking, was this campaign successful, we need data to evaluate our results. But we can't evaluate our performance, calculate measurements, or know where we stand without data. In this video, we'll go over where to find data that will help you answer the question. The saying goes, if you don't measure it, you can't manage it. The good news is that in most cases, you actually don't have to measure it. There's a world of tools that will measure the data for you. You just have to know how to read the metrics and what to look for. If you've never analyzed data before, we'll give you a few measurements in our next lesson that you can use to evaluate how much you spent on your advertising, what your return was per action taken, how much we're going to spend to acquire a customer, and how much a customer will spend with us. But the good thing about analyzing data, which may just seem like a bunch of numbers, is that you're going to choose what you want to look for. This is why setting goals for your campaigns and checking KPIs is important. For example, if your goal is to increase unique visitors to your website, you don't need to try to comprehensively evaluate all the data found on your analytics dashboard. You just need to look at a unique visitors number, if you know where to find it. Analytics dashboards will often allow you to customize the data you're looking at as well. So if you know that you want to track something very specific, like the sequence of pages a customer visits throughout your website, or where they're entering from, you can set it up to give you data on just that. Again, you're seeking out answers to the questions you've already formulated in advance. There are times, however, when you would want to look at your data more comprehensively without any objectives in mind, just to see if there are any patterns or anything that stands out. It's worth it to do this type of data exploration from time to time. For example, you may be looking at web traffic to a specific page for the duration of a certain campaign. But maybe there was a jump in traffic to that page outside of the time of the campaign that you didn't anticipate, but now you could investigate. If you're looking for patterns or outliers, you may stumble across something in the data that may prompt new insight into your audience or generate a new campaign direction. Let's look at the different places where you can find data that will help you with your evaluations. We'll start with Meta Ads Manager and its reporting dashboard. You may remember it from our previous course. You'll see a list of your campaigns and you'll already see some useful data like results, reach, impressions, cost per result, and more. These numbers may be enough to help you evaluate your campaign already. But if you want to drill down into specific metrics, you can add columns to show you more information. If you click on Customize Columns, Meta will offer you a large number of options to choose from so you can get more granular in your reporting. Another place to look for data is Meta Business Suite, which we've explored before. This will track all the activity on your Facebook page, like changes in your number of followers, your reach, and actions taken on your page. These numbers include both paid and organic traffic, so you'll be able to see the effects of your advertising campaigns here, as well as the effects of any organic content you've put out. We've talked before about Instagram's insights found in your Instagram app, as well as in Meta Business Suite, to help you evaluate how your content is doing, to learn more about your audience, and to see how any promoted posts did. Other social media sites like X and Pinterest are going to have their own analytics dashboards that you can utilize to give you insights on your posts, who your audience is, and how they're engaging with you. And they also have dashboards to give you information about the results of your advertising campaigns if you're running them on these platforms. If you don't want to check each social media dashboard individually, there are plenty of websites and software that will aggregate your accounts so you can manage them in one place. Sites like Hootsuite, Buffer, Sprout Social, Sendable, SEMrush, and CoSchedule not only give you options to create, schedule, and track your social media posts in one place, but some also offer ads management as well. If you want to focus on advertising exclusively, there are sites like AdRoll and AdEspresso that will offer ads manager-like ad creation, placements, and scheduling for Facebook and Instagram. Like each social media platform, your website platform may have its own analytics, like Squarespace or Wix, for instance. There, you'll be able to see your traffic numbers, your most popular content, how people found your website, and so on. WordPress sites don't have their own native analytics, so you'd need to turn to Google Analytics. Regardless of your website host, I suggest you use Google Analytics. Google Analytics will give you all the data you need to understand who's visiting your website, if they're coming in from your social media accounts, through search, or through your advertising efforts or other sources. You'll also get information on your users' behavior on your site and more. You can also create custom dashboards to track specific behaviors. To use Google Analytics for your website, you'll need to integrate Google Analytics tracking code, which you can find on the Google Analytics site. Adobe Analytics can offer similar data tracking and highly customizable reporting as well, but whereas Google Analytics is a free tool, Adobe Analytics isn't. When combined, these tools are going to give you a lot of data, and that data is going to give you insights into who your customers are, what content they're seeing of yours, and if they're taking action on it, how they're finding you, how much time they're spending on your site, what kind of content they like to engage with, and more. Above all, the insights you gather from this data will help make informed decisions around your marketing initiatives.